Hi, this is Duza.
Hi, this is Detlef.
This time we will introduce you the 7 Burmese vowel sounds.
Let us remind you of the 3 tones attached to each of the sounds,
which is an important characteristic of every vowel sound in this tonal language.
And the vowel sounds are not part of the Burmese alphabet.
Indeed, because they are special diacritics or symbols that are added to an initial consonant together with different tone markers.
So we will now introduce the 7 vowel sounds one by one. Let's start with the vowel sound A using the consonant letter Ma.
For this vowel sound, the creaky tone is just generated by the initial consonant itself, and you don't have to add any symbol. Then for the low tone, the second tone, you have a symbol that looks like a half circle to make the word ma. Then for the last tone, the high tone, you have the same symbol plus the marker for the high tone, which is the 2 dots. Then you will get ma, and the 3 together we say ma, ma, ma.
And as you can see, they have all different meanings.
Yeah.
The second vowel sound is E, which we already introduced in our first video, and here we use the same letter Ma.
And for the creaky tone, you just put a small circle above the letter and it will give the word me. But for the low tone, you need to add a small cuff inside the circle to get the word me. And for the high tone, the last one, you will have the same high tone marker, the 2 dots, and then the word is me. So now the 3 words are me, me, me.
And you can read the 3 different meanings of the tones. Now the vowel sound U using the letter La.
The symbols this time are quite easy. You just put a tiny stroke underneath the letter La to give the sound U. Then you will get Lu. For the second, the low tone, there will be 2 strokes under the letter La, and then the result is Lu. And the last one, as usual, the high tone marker, the 2 dots will be added, and you will get Lu. The 3 words together are Lu, 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 with very different meanings.
The next vowel sound is A, like in the English words day or may or way. And as you can see, the vowel symbol precedes the letter.
Yep. Now let's put the letter Ma next to the vowel symbol. Then you get may. For the creaky tone, you put a dot underneath the letter. Then the word is me. And interestingly, the low tone doesn't have a dot anymore. The word is me. And the high tone, with the usual marker, the 2 dots, and the word is me. Now the 3 are me, to forget, me. That's how a woman is called by her man, and me, to ask.
And the next vowel sound
is A. It's a bit like what you hear in English words well, bell, etc.
And the script is a bit of a challenge, as we will see in a second.
Yes. For the first tone, for the creaky tone, you have a marker that looks like the backslash above the letter and the dots underneath.
The dot underneath generates the creaky tone, no?
Yes, to make it e. Then the word is le.
And for the low tone?
For the low tone, it's quite different.
Because here you will use, interestingly, a letter.
Yes, here you have the combination of the letter ja and the symbol that looks like a small cuff above the letter, which we call the killer symbol.
And you call it a killer symbol because it kills the original sound of the letter.
Exactly.
And generates the vowel sound.
Yes. But about this killer symbol, we will come back in the next video.
And how would you pronounce now the middle tone?
The middle tone is e, and with the word la, le.
And coming now to the high tone?
For the high tone, we go back to the same symbol, the one that looks like the backslash above the letter.
And no dots?
Without the dot, yes. And then you get the word le. And the three words together, le, clear or limpid, le, paddy field, and le, to change, or it is the suffix for a question. This is the symbol for the vowel sound or.
This sounds like in English jaw or law.
Yes. And do you notice something in the script?
Well, the script, there is the vowel symbol for E and the vowel symbol for A.
Yes, indeed. And between these two, we put a letter. Let's take the example with the letter ma. And see the first one. You start with the symbol for A, then you put the letter ma next to it. Then you add the symbol for A. And see the dot underneath as usual to give the creaky tone to make the sound o. So with ma you have mo. And to create the low tone, you write the same again. Then you put this small cuff, the killer symbol above. Then you get the sound o. Together with ma you have mo. And for the high tone, you write exactly the same as in the low tone, but without the cuff above. And then you should notice you don't have the two dots as a marker for the high tone. The word here is more. And now three words together with their different meanings. More, to tilt up one's face, and more, to take pride in. More, to feel tired.
And this is the symbol for the last vowel sound, right?
Yes. And the last vowel sound, O, is just like when you say O, no, in English, but maybe slightly different for an English speaker.
Yeah, and the vowel symbol is a bit complex. The letter is sandwiched between the vowel symbols for E and U.
Exactly. But the result is O. So here we have the examples with ma again. And you see you put the circle above ma and then the small stroke below the letter ma. And here the dots underneath as usual to make the sound O, the creaky tone. So you get the word mo. And then for the low tone, you just write the symbols above and below the letter. Then you get the word mo. Then the high tone, you write the same, but next to the letter you put the usual high tone marker to make the sound O. Then our example is mo. Now let's see the three together. Mo. Something is plump or puffy. And then mo, overflowing. And mo, which you should remember, it's rain. Let's do an exercise. You will hear 6 sentences, and I will read each sentence twice, and then you are supposed to choose the right answer from the options next to each sentence. And when you hear the sentence the second time, you will get the answer key highlighted. The first one, da yu me no, da yu me no, di lu go ma me ne no, di lu go ma me ne no, ba we ni le, ba we ni le, ni la we la, ni la we la, mo la do me, mo la do me, mo ni la, mo ni la. Here are the sentences you have heard, together with the meanings next to them. Da yu me no, di lu go ma me ne no, ba we ni le, ni la we la, mo la do me, mo ni la.
This was quite an exercise, right? Now you can see here all the 7 Burmese vowel sounds one by one displayed as a summary.
Actually, these are the script of the low tone of each vowel sound.
Correct. Thank you for viewing.
Jesu de Mare.